Have you ever caught yourself thinking, when did I stop being curious? And not like in a dramatic way, just a quiet realization that something had shifted. Because when you think about it, when we were younger, everything felt interesting. We explored things, asked questions without overthinking, got completely absorbed in simple moments. And somewhere along the way, that natural curiosity, it just kind of faded into the background. If this feels familiar, stick with me here. Let's explore what might have changed and how to reconnect with that sense of wonder again. Hi, I'm Judd, by the way. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about navigating midlife with more clarity, calm, and uncovering ways to enjoy life more fully. I started noticing things in my life and how easy it is to get pulled into the rhythm of adulthood. Work, responsibilities, keeping things moving forward, thinking ahead, and before you knew it, your days were full. But I started feeling that something felt a little, I don't know, like a little flat. Nothing wrong, just less alive, always occupied, rarely curious. And in today's world, it's easier than ever to stay occupied. There's always something to watch, something to scroll, something to fill the quiet. And I'm not saying any of that is bad. I catch myself doing it too. But I have noticed something. It keeps us engaged just long enough without really inviting curiosity. It replaces participating in life with watching it. Let me know in the comments if you have noticed this too. When when we were kids, yeah, we had TV, but sooner or later, our mother or father would say, all right, that's enough. Get outside. And out we went with no plan, no goal. We just got outside. And somehow there was always something to do. We'd explore, climb things, notice things, and even make something out of nothing. And if we ever said that we were bored to our parents, oh my God, that usually didn't go well and resulted in chores. If your parents were anything like mine, and I've been wondering about this because I don't think curiosity just disappears. I think it gets covered over. We move from exploring to managing, playing to planning, wondering to needing answers. Life becomes more structured, more efficient, more focused on what needs to get done. And over time, curiosity takes a back seat. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you did something just because you were curious? Not because it was productive, not because it was useful, just because something caught your attention. If it's hard to remember, you're not alone. Now, see if this rings true. When curiosity fades, life can start to feel a bit repetitive, a bit predictable. We stop noticing things, we stop asking questions, we stop being surprised. And without realizing it, we trade a sense of wonder for a sense of control. But here's the part that I get enthusiastic about. Curiosity isn't something we have to rebuild. It's already there. It just needs a little space to come back. And one of the simplest ways to create that space is to step out of constant input and back into direct experience. So here's something that I've tried, and it might work for you the next time you have a few minutes. Nothing complicated, simple really. Go outside. No phone, no destination, no agenda. Just like when we were kids. Just walk. And as you do, let yourself notice things again. The way the air feels, the birds chirping, the sounds around you, the squirrels ripping around, the small details you'd normally pass by in your rush to be an adult. And here's the key part that I discovered. Instead of trying to analyze anything, just let yourself be curious about it, almost like you're seeing it for the first time. You might notice your mind starts to slow down a little. Your attention softens, and that quiet sense of curiosity starts to come back all on its own. The little things you normally pass by. It's surprising how quickly that sense of curiosity starts to come back because that part of you that used to wonder about everything, it's still there. It didn't go anywhere. It's just been sitting quietly under years of routine, responsibility, and noise. And sometimes reconnecting with it isn't about adding more to your life. It's about giving yourself permission to step back into it, even if just for a few minutes. I love this saying, whatever you believe, you render, meaning you create, produce, or bring into reality. And I know this happens when we take those breaks to reconnect with our natural curiosity. I'd be curious, what's something you used to enjoy as a kid that you haven't thought about in years? Even something just something small. Maybe this week, give yourself a little space to explore again. If this speaks to you, leave your comments below. Until next time, have a wonderful day.